Today I were in my address on really a late night with around 3 to 4 a.m. And even though I had my mother waking up because if I were talking too loud and really loudly, she got annoying, but the problem is that she persists. And I gotta be kind of a demon and needing for medications. This thing, I didn't end to saying what I wanted to say, so I'm gonna say this what the tellers of Sodom and Gomorrah said always said first. So I said 2-in-1 videos and unended, so a third. Suddenly the reality of this all your runners needs to amplifying a little bit whenever I just said about the A.M.BLANCO, the wind, to pretend it to best like Eladon, like in my before times, just hiding for a storm in a very cave. And suddenly there were a very kind of berifsma of powers and fury. And came Eladon and, are you there, Elia? Where have you come? Like a very love, gentle, soft whistle through the same reaching out at me. And I will be delivering now. Bergabot plech besech shpot le blech ta khale gimi blech de shpot ma blech ni retia khale shvet lech giva. En bergabot sech vel flogat tegen de shpot ma blech ta khale gimi diski na sheral khamavam. And suddenly the reality I just went through, like I already said long ago, and I came on repeating this. Comodoro Pipa, the Sodoma Paris of the Narco, Ejército Argentino, Retiro, Buenos Aires. And suddenly that night I were walking through and right at the middle of the boulevard, and where this son of a snake that started playing the strategy of the Droser, and started making the Blechevesishua Plepechlachi, and that's not the first time. We're permanently making witchcraft upon me for I to wish them, and I to come and bend on them, and saying, oh, come, blow me up, and other class of things. These perras enfermas degeneradas militares argentinos. And placed the taggy, I am angry, I'm gonna kill its soul, because of he doesn't bend on and he offenses. Te voy a poner muerto, hijo de perra. So what the reality of this, and I'm sorry for this, I said something like we're trying to manipulate me. And it's exactly what they do, making the witchy mind control, and I am the superior, you bend on me, you are under my hanging bags of shit, Sodoma. And suddenly, you wish me. And I were not like 1 and 2, and I didn't need nothing. And wouldn't. So suddenly, perro degenerado, making the Blechevesechat, and I worried because of we're behaving weirdly, B-word, perra Sodoma, hiding behind the trees and playing the I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna hand you, and suddenly made them there. He were right starved and needing started up for some boner or something. Infeliz degenerado. And I just were walking through there and we're making the are you feeling attracted or something? And suddenly just, this guy is open and free. And I just went away in a hurry because of the add-ons came up on me, and I just kind of, what happened? Just leaving. And just watching really around, son of a snake, perro sucio, playing the delirante perra marica, naturalmente argentina, degenerado hijo de perra, with the pardon of so few. So suddenly at the reality of this, I just went away and nothing else happened except that I just glorified, and I kept on being righted and leaded by a very not gentle wind, thinking it were Eladon and I would ever receiving some miracle. But further that is in So in the middle of this all happened a lot of other things and happened much farther. And I said much other things and actually were exactly that. In the middle of the disasters, these bastardos were making and Adonai sent me malach much of times. Much of other times I saw it reflected in my life in a very disaster, and then it just came up on me, and I saw walls of evil just moving off of my way. But oh, you're an ointment. If you don't have a very boner in your rectum, grand whore evangelics with pardon of victims, you don't feel power. Is that your concept of God? Because of you don't do any other. And I say El Hai, right? It's exactly that, bastardos. So in the middle of this all happened much other things and were permanently the same. And through this all much other ways, over expressions like, oh, he is jealous and he thinks we got to give him a house and a car. And jealous and criticizing Osvaldo Carnival because of we gave him a Sarah Picasso Citroën 0 km with the effort of the charge. You stolen people, you manipulated people, and I were kind of a very alright, thinking that it were a good thing, and thinking that it were really sane, and it were really holy, and it were really from Eladon. But I'm mistaken. I just went through there thinking wrongly. Money were stolen there, and people were manipulated to putting money for a son of a snake, un bastardo degenerado, that were misappropriating, destroying, and genociding the real people of God, and pretending to showing like God and making a business for Sodoma, upon my life as well. And in the middle of this all, I didn't need you to give me the Sarah Picasso, and I didn't need nothing of the son of a big word, Osvaldo Carnival. I needed you to respect Adonai and you to understand what is like off. So 7 in the middle of this all, also there were kind of Adonai said, bend the knee and ask me for forgiveness, kneeling. I'm not gonna kneeling because if he's a homosexual, no, I am not a homosexual and never were. And I won't be. And the trim of your Sodoma trouser that you beloved, Osvaldo Carnival, is gonna be your very grave forever. And you with them. So in the middle of this reality, you were making disasters and damages all over, and your psicópatas degenerados telling all his mistakes and mistaking his lives all the time, and he pretends everything to be the and suddenly the reality of making threats with Frank Crudo Carnival Cabrera, for a moment almost cheats me. And you went immediately to making trade with Maricas Federales and Maricas Milicas, Argentina. Y Maricas Power, because of Adonai will bless the authority. Don't you mistake because of he is deflective, and he doesn't bring Scott because of God doesn't kill. Scott moves the hand away. Look at you. Adonai said, alright, I move away from you. What did you do? Devils. You serve the hell. And Adonai doesn't need shit like you. Adonai is not non-responsible for its creation, and Adonai says, all right, my enemy, I never gave no space, but you serve it so pleasantly, Osvaldo Carnival, and you are a demon yourself with your horse. So in the middle of this reality, and suddenly you started joining whatever the testimony. So if I will ever speak of you, you will ever spread all over the world the shit rotten river because of you are a criminal and a son of a snake and a damn witch and a thief and a genocider and a murderer of death upon the real God's story. And you don't want any other, so you need to make shit for the shit of you braved to a lot of churches and Sodoma trousers and chiefs, Policía Federal Argentina, Fuerzas Armadas, and also Aníbal Fernández and the tribunales, for there the whole you've done never happened and never transcend and never be known. So I will be just needing for medication, and you went to talking to forensics as well and Board Alvear Piñeiro for there to make an internation for, we have mercy of the Lord, don't you see human rights? Since let's put it like that. And this is not a joke, you son of a perra. You understand what I say? Your arrangement, zorra. So in the middle of this all, you also send taggy shit, maricas, Fuerzas Armadas, and also from your brother. Oh, let's hitting the hell out, and also Ravi because of, I'm gonna put you in the hell dead, and you're gonna know about me sooner. With your brother and your taggy shit, perras infelices. So you need to spreading out in the whole of the world the supper testimonies you said about I will be nothing of God and a whole lifetime of your witches said always true. And Adonai said, you don't dare to mess in, you don't dare to touch, you don't dare to invade, you don't dare to public, you don't dare to put upon, you don't dare to do nothing, and you correct yourself because of this one said, we're told me well for the reason of I sent he to do that way, and you heard well. But a lot of, and even inside that you cave in to the child saying, we're accomplices of mine for the robbing to you, you third, to making up shit of a hell, Osvaldo Carnival, that I robbed you, the same perra brain and perros degenerados. Oh, we're gonna talk to the mother because of he doesn't regret, and also the damages. And I'm gonna put you all dead, you perras enfermas delirantes, fiebre de demonias. So in the middle of this, the reality and what did you do? I will ever tell you. What do you got with me? Don't you have God already? Lift up, put and feed, and say to the Lord that you ever are regretted, and go to the way that he said you to go. But you, piece of a whore, of hell, of Sodoma, always were the same, and you got the Melika. Don't you hide no more, and don't you twist no more, and don't you bribe no more, and don't you say no coins for my life anymore, and saying that you are going to have the right patience for the Lord and the mercy because of he doesn't know what he says. Hypocrite son of a perra. So suddenly, and I offense you, and I gotta pay you for damages, and I gotta be in jail because of all he writes against the evangelics, the market of Sodoma. You are. And destroying people in and destroying people out and making market and your favorite disciple. I love him, and I cannot abandon him. Let it go and put it out. And you wrote the whole of the box. It were not apples, and apples were not the original sin. Perra. So suddenly, what did you do? Whatever the shit, arranging and covering, we didn't do it, but you done everything. He were not here around, but you were there and supporting. I've been chased inside and provoked inside by a perro degenerado that you pretended to evangelizing. Oh, he worth more than this. I see all over, and all that I see is only sex. You sure? Sodoma were making the shit that you were covering and trading with about my life, still even now, and about my people. And you send marica reventadas of your brother to say, oh, you regret and bend down because of you're going to have the police that I'm going to go for you to be in jail because of you helped them. And I'm going to put you in the hell. Perra. So what the reality of this supposedly delirious and the perra saying that gotta come to talking to my mother and getting inside my house and making the blech of a sechish lady with the forgery and the lies of you, paying sons of shit and chunkies inside your brother and out of it, organizing and saying what is saying, what is not with perras, Sodoma y Gomorra tellers, brujas de cuarta, abominables violadores asesinos de todo género, de toda edad, de todo agujero con piernas, especially about 9. Perra. And you 50% saying, Lord is going to sanctify the offering. Lord is going to save you. Rather, Sodom and Gomorrah, than the reality of his royal. You are not longing for royalties and kings, not anymore because of you have the Lord. And God himself will instituting you instead its real house and royal house that he brought for the reason of the promise of Abraham, so large time that you are not part of. Infeliz degenerado. And you robbed me, and you made them mock on me, and you destroyed me, and you deflected me, and you sent to murder peoples upon me, Osvaldo Carnival, Horacio Guillermo Brain, Carlos Anacondia, Omar Cabrera, Juan Crudo. And you, Juan Crudo, about, oh, but he wanted to making what? The extortion you also were part of, and covering your pedophily in front of the whole of the world and in front of your brother for the saying that I were deflective and needing of medication with your arranging background with tribunales and Cuerpo Médico Forense and Policía Federal Argentina, that you have them in all class of an orgy inside your brother every day. And your business about robbing to people because of you want a chat, a private chat. And that's super charge for you to never have no need of nothing and teaching the shit you teach. And the people that is homeless, you don't keep no coin. Oh, they have faith. Without the faith, they don't need nothing. Hell diablas. And you are not pedophilic, but you destroyed 89 families because of you were, oh, the devil just attacks me and I don't know what to do. And 89 kids were destroyed over needs medication lives because of wants to be opportunistic with the parents for the taking money away, like with me. I will try to manipulating the systems with maricas, just like you, pretending I'm playing the government. Mierda enferma. So I'm gonna put here everything, and you are gonna send to kill my people, and I'm gonna put you killed, and the whole that you send. And this is enough with this tierra de abominables hijos de perra. Con el perdón de los que se esfuerzan por hacer algo decente, respetable, bueno, honorable, ubicado, y que tenga decencia. Lo cual, Kirchner, está muy lejos, con toda tu clase. Sodoma y Gomorra. So sorry for this. Blerbo plege vesifisko blechi https www. rdmdbam the two commands ODRMF 4143 middle. The book of Brain, Carnival, Crudo, Cabrera, Anacondia, United Evangelical Reality of its Sodoma and Gomorrah, it's protected and Kafisha, which trades the life of the real, that says Adonai doesn't want Melecha. Adonai wants everybody to proceed into the conversion because of loves the souls of the demons they love. DMTDF 4143 PDX command 17, this is the command, F4143 middle sysmiddle ID MCB MDI 11.nt systems recall F5 last tools all systems recall. And while you sent to get napping saying that they offensed you, Jewish and Rabbi, and you went to attacking Rabbi with your perra Sodom and Gomorrah and your maricas inside your brothel, Taggy shit, and Taggy, not Taggy, which is Taggy perra, it's not English. Como la perra con Satanás y toda su organización de somos los matrimonios que el Señor nos instituyó para enseñar cómo se fornica en una cama con el título estampado con tu regesh profanado y yo soy la autoridad, yo mando y es lo que yo digo. Andá a fornicar y enseñar fornicación de perra sucia de Babilonia, de Sodoma al infierno, degenerado matrimonio de Lucifer. No sos de Dios, nunca lo fuiste. Basura enferma. Ladroncito, genocida, asesino, perro degenerado, criminal, psicópata, bruja, diablo. Fabián González. Te hago daños, vas a morir por lo que me hiciste, por lo que le hiciste a mi gente y a muchos, miles más, para tener tu negocio de recatada imagen de solamente humilde. Nosotros hacemos eso en las cuentas de Suiza, en las cuentas de Caimán, en la cuenta de el Banco Nacional de Uruguay. Para la obra del Señor. DMTDF 4143 BMT 111.nt bar at the before, the same key, function, and systems for goal. I am in subway in Flores neighborhood in Buenos Aires, and I'm sick of this all. And forgive me, please. I am really angry, and I am really tired, and I am really sick of this, and I'm feeling tired, and I'm feeling denigrated, trampled. I'm feeling trained. I am feeling worried. I am feeling in a very condition that wants to proceed into murdering my people, and Nazi shit were all the time making this to us, and now we're the cemetery that always proceeded from Sodoma, which I came on suffering for a lifetime, and not only I. This is the third in this May 17th, 2015, Sunday in Buenos Aires, and I just had a very cheese breed, which is really tasty, really good here in this place. Really accessible, just a tea that I didn't end to drinking, and I'm feeling terrible, and this flu didn't abandon me yet. And let's thinking what is next. I am sick of this all. I'm so sorry, Israel Sion. I'm sorry, your honors. I think this is enough for today, but there is a lot of more that I cut at the impact that I shall ever say. I am sick of this all.